to film a solo game or a player perspective game here for you. So I'm looking at this camera this time. Ooh, I'm the Cannibal in a game full of experts. I haven't been a player in one of these games all that often. I've run, many times more games than I've actually played in. So, being good is good. That's helpful for me. Being evil can be a little bit more complicated. But having a bit of a high-pressure, important role is also a little nerve-wracking. But yeah, I'm just going to give threes, play kind of generally fairly quiet, and see what I can get done, I guess. So let's see what kind of fun people I can eat. Yeah.
Oh, Houston. Sorry.
Good morning, everyone.
Hello.
I don't know Houston, but I'm dead anyway. It's probably Houston's fault.
Yes.
Go figure out Houston.
Oh, hello. Well, let's start with somebody familiar.
Sure.
How are you doing this game?
I'm doing all right. Happy I was not turned evil. And I'm good.
I didn't get any wizard shenanigans in the night.
I mean, to be fair, if you were to turn me, I would have understood, and I would have been down for it.
I'm just now really looking at the script. I just saw the Kazali. I didn't even see the Kazali earlier.
I was like, I would not have given you any. I'd be like, all right, I'll tag team with you. Let's do this. That would have been an okay evil turn. I would have lived with that.
I appreciate that. Your video's breaking up a little bit. I don't know if it's on my end or your end, but I thought you might. Oh, yeah.
You seem fine on mine.
Okay, good. What do I do? You want to do twos, threes? I'm not a player very often, so I'm still rusty.
Okay, well, do you want to just hard claim?
No. I'll give you twos or threes, though. You can pick twos or threes.
All right. I thought I'd check. Yeah. You didn't get a chance to go anywhere to get a bluff. I didn't either.
I don't have one of those, low... I feel like there's a few of them that, I'm a chef or whatever. I can go hard climb. I've got one of those that's you kind of want to either stick around or get killed,
Okay.
So, yeah. At least for now, anyway. This one.
Well, I'll reciprocate. You could pick 2 or 3, and I'll follow suit.
Okay. I'll give you then. Either I got the same role I did last time, which is the Banshee, the last time I was around here, or I'm the Cannibal.
Ooh, Banshee Cannibal. Okay. I am either the fisherman or the general.
Oh, those are interesting.
Yeah, they're okay.
What is your fisherman? What'd you say, fisherman general? What is your fisherman strategies? Do you like to stick around and get better advice, or you like to get it early and get it out of the way?
Oh, stick around. I want to play the game. I don't want to be shoved as cannibal food right off the bat.
Push your luck.
Exactly. I'll wait a little bit, maybe get the vibe check to see if I want to use it on a particular thing, or if there's a crazy wizard wish, maybe I might want to use the fisherman advice after the wizard wish explodes.
That's fair too. All right, well, let's go get some information. Maybe we can actually be on the same team and solve this together.
That would be fun. I'm looking forward to being good. I'm hoping you're good too, Theo.
Yeah, I am. Good luck.
All right, cool.
Bye.
Hello.
Oh, you picked me instead of writings, I hope. I don't know if writing was picking you at the same time. How are you?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
Doing fantastic. It's nice to meet you. I'm not sure if we played before.
I don't believe we have.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
What would you like to do? I don't know how you like to approach the game.
Oh, I basically a hard claim 100% of the time.
Okay. I tell you what, I have run way more games than I've actually been a player in, so my player strategy is a little bit rusty. So how about... Okay, I'll do one hard claim, and it's going to be you. I'm just going to roll the dice and take a chance on you.
Yes.
You have a pretty phoenix as your... You've got to be good with that icon, so...
Goodest of goods, yes, I am. Thank you.
Yeah, so what is your hard claim?
I'm the puzzle master.
Ooh, okay. Well, I will give you Cannibal.
Cannibal! Oh, that's always fun. Okay.
Yeah, so, oof. Don't necessarily want to eat you, I guess.
Probably not. Not the worst thing in the world, but probably not.
Does it make another person drunk?
It can. It can switch to drunk, but I guess you also get a yes, so...
Yeah, as long as I don't die with that ability, then
Yeah.
it goes away as soon as I lose the ability, I assume.
Yep.
Okay. Interesting. All right. Well, yeah, hopefully I'm just going to rely on you then. I'm going to trust you, rely on you. We can solve this game together.
God, no, you've made me feel bad. I lied to you. I'm sorry. I'm the steward. I am actually a good cannibal food.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. You don't have to tell me who your
generally-
king is or anything. I like
Oh,
holding that. But,
Yeah, no. Yeah.
if-
I wouldn't volunteer to die, but like if it happens, then it's slightly more doable. But
yeah, sure.
I just trust you, so
If you get executed, I'll tell you who I get, and then at least you can we start putting things together, maybe build a little circle of trust. And yeah, I mean, either if you're evil and I get my information doesn't mean anything anyway, so I'm happy to share it with you as soon as you get it. So,
wonderful.
yeah, let's get this thing solved. I didn't get any wizard shenanigans in the night either. I don't know if you heard anything.
No. I just heard a bunch of town talk where they're talking about whatever. I just tuned out a little bit, but
It's me and Ian live in Houston, and so we're just commiserating on what that's like.
that's fair. Yeah,
There's better places to live, but it could be worse. Where in the world are you?
North Carolina. So
Oh gosh, y'all
Very-
had some times there recently too, from what I've heard. So
yeah, God, yeah.
let's just focus on the game and having fun, and we put the real world aside for now.
Indeed.
We're just a steward and a cannibal having a good time.
All right, thank you.
Nice to meet you, Amber.
Nice to meet you.
Samantha.
Leave.
Yep.
No. Akin, you want to chat?
Sure.
Hello, how are you?
Good, thanks. How are you?
I'm doing good. I was going to ask you about your new icon there with the green.
Yeah, it's the Tree of Wisdom from Wiggles, Australian children's entertainment group.
Was that you in the picture?
No, it's not.
Oh, I was like, I don't know this side of you.
Weird avatar that I found funny.
Oh, okay.
Anything you want to say about the game? Quick.
I'll tell you I'm the general Banshee or Cannibal.
General Banshee, Cat. Okay. Savant Fisherman Banshee.
Okay,
Let's go.
thanks. Sorry about that.
That would be cool. If 2 players are just banned from speaking to each other.
Oh, jeez.
If
No
2
problem.
players try and speak to each other, the day ends. Shenanigans
Oh, I
are open. Jen.
I wish that only people who speak in haiku can nominate.
Thank you. Leaf.
I would like to juggle. I'll say myself as the juggler, Samantha as the savant, Ian as the fisherman, 3, Ember as the ogre, and Ridings as the imp.
Okay, sounds like a 3. Damien.
Hello, I am the real juggler, so I would like to juggle myself as the juggler, Ian as the chef, Samantha as the banshee, Reyes as the town crier, and Leaf as the zealot. Thank you.
Thank you. Ridings.
I'd like to juggle Theo as the Banshee, Samantha as the Cannibal, and Ian as the Savant.
Thank you. And Theo.
I would like to juggle Ember as the puzzle master, Ridings as the general, Ekin as the fisherman, and Raj as the artist.
Okay, thanks. And Beth.
I would like to claim juggler.
Thank you.
We don't represent
Yep.
Brendan.
I would like to
Brandon's
juggle
special.
everyone here as my friend.
Oh.
I'd like to wish we could all just get along.
I only got a 3, guys. I only got a 3. No.
Jen, you got something to say, or was that for before?
Oh no, I do have something to say. I'd like to juggle Samantha as the Kazali, myself as the wizard, and Ekin as the Scarlet Woman for no particular reason.
Why would you give away the team like that, Jen?
That's a 3,
How
baby.
Oh, nominations are open.
Samantha just said they were the demon, so let's go there.
Oh, you
Oh,
have power.
That is an ironclad defense.
She
Just
ran out the
leaving,
building when I called it.
throwing the chair down.
if we
We
don't
can't
have,
even nominate.
if we don't have anyone we want to execute, I volunteer as tribute to die for the Vortox.
We do have a Vortox.
Yeah, and there's a Cannibal in the script.
Do we think it's a Vortex game?
It could be.
I don't know yet.
Jen will nominate Samantha.
Why is that?
Well, clearly, I am not the wizard, so I'm building trust based on my actual role, which is a different minion role, with my actual Kazali. Additionally, town crier check.
Anything to say, Samantha?
I would recommend not voting for this if you're on the good team.
Right. It'll take 6 today.
Evil rise up. Evil rise up. Can we get 3 on this? There we go.
Samantha, say for the day. Any more nominations?
I'll
Ian.
nominate Ian.
Oh, there we go.
That's gonna be like
Samantha
hard.
nominates Ian and dies.
No!
No!
Why should Ian die?
You
Not
should
the
just
ag.
kill me. Oh, we
Ian, any
can't,
defense that we should kill Samantha?
Oh, we can't anymore. We have to. We should do this one
just
today.
kill Ian,
We
yeah.
should just kill Ian.
Yeah.
I volunteer, guys. I'll put my hand up.
Right. It now takes 5 today.
Samantha, I'll vote for you.
Womp womp. There goes my banshee dreams.
Oh. That was me last game.
You can still scream
have
if you
to dead
want
vote,
to.
by
That's
the way.
fine.
You don't have to. Okay.
No,
That's dead
okay.
vote.
You had to vote Samantha.
Oh, I did forget to put my hand down. That's fine.
We're screwed. We're screwed.
I played this game
can-
before, I swear.
Can I change my wish? I'd like to wish that Samantha's dead vote is back.
Heard. I'll say 5 more seconds nominations. I don't think you're lifting 8 today. Cool. Ian, how did you be executed?
Having killed someone on nomination, and bag of dicks.
Yay!
The classic.
So, Ian finds a very nice looking hat in a thrift store and buys it and puts it on, but it's got a giant bag of titanium dicks in that are really heavy and hit him in the head when he puts it on, and he dies. Good night, everyone.
Weird thing to find in a hat.
I'm sort of pulling rabbits out of hats, but
I was gonna say, oof.
The
That's
question
one
is,
special hat.
how did I lift the hat?
Very carefully. Oh.
Rage quit.
Ooh, traveler time.
Ooh, yeah, traveler.
Oh, Wizard Zomboul. I get it. All right.
Austin, if you are. Oh, you're the gnome.
Ooh.
I was gonna
Ooh,
wish for you
that's nice.
to stay.
I was gonna say if you were the apprentice wizard, then I was gonna ask for you to get my dead vote back.
Just add as a subtext to the wish.
Yeah.
Be like,
Exactly.
like, wish for something really big and just add like one
That's
extra
the,
clause.
that's the cost. That's the cost.
hello.
Hello. You learn a 0.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Right.
Enhance and improve your 5e games today with Hit Point Press. Explore the whimsical dark carnival setting of Heckna. Will you see through the glitzy charade or fall prey to Heckna's everlasting torment? Or enhance your 5e games with animated spell, condition, and townsfolk cards. Add a slew of creative and gorgeously illustrated magical items with the Griffon Saddlebag. And face innovative new bosses each month with their series of big bads. Learn more today at Hit Point Press by using our link in the corner or down below.
Good morning, everyone. Have a couple things to tell you. First off, with great sadness, I have to tell you that Ekin has died overnight.
No.
But in better news, there's a little gnome running around town. He's got a very cute little hat. and he is shouting very loudly about how Resnova is his amigo, and you better all leave her alone, or you'll get it. Good luck, everyone.
Excellent.
Which still works out well.
Hello.
Hello, I would like to hard claim. Would you like to hard claim?
Yeah, you've been cooking up any good meals lately?
I am a chef with a 0.
Exactly. As am I right now.
Cannibal?
Yeah.
All right, I'll put you down as the cannibal.
And
Good to know.
I did also get a 0, so that seems probably good.
Unless, like, Vortox or...
It does... Well, I was looking at Nodashi. So... Yeah.
Well, that means it's unlikely that you or I are sitting next to the Nodashi.
Right, yeah. So, did Samantha come back to life?
Apparently.
That's interesting. But, yeah, thank you for your service, Chef. If you hear anything else interesting, let me know.
Will do.
Thank you. Did Samantha come back to life?
Holy shit.
Raj.
Hey, Jen. Hello.
Hello, how's it going?
Good. Does Sam come back to life?
Yeah.
Oh.
I guess so. I noticed it as soon as you said something.
Well, that's interesting. What would you like to do?
I'll match whatever you want to do.
I'll give you 2. If that sounds all right.
Yeah, sure.
Yep. I will give you General or Cannibal.
General or Cannibal. So you either know how it's going, or if Samantha told the truth, you may have a Banshee ability.
Well, Samantha got killed by the witch, so I wouldn't get that.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That would
have been Ian.
Okay, so yeah, you may have gotten a number then. Okay, cool.
What about you?
I am either the Puzzle Master or the Empath.
Oh, well, if you're an empath, I hope you have a very low number.
This is probably a fair bet.
Okay, good. Anything else interesting that you've seen around town?
I mean, somebody coming back to life.
Yeah, that's the only wizard on this script, right? Looking around.
Pretty much. That's the only thing I could think of.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only thing I could see. There is nothing else.
Nope. That's fishy. All right.
All right.
Okay, good luck.
Yep, thanks.
Because it reminded me of when Malachi says that they're evil. Just kill them.
Yeah.
Hey, Riz, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing good. What happened with Sam there?
I don't know. Wizard shit? We're just gonna go with wizard shit. It's always wizard shit.
I guess so. It didn't happen at night, though. It happened during the day?
I was already talking with Austin, so I don't know if Mal said anything. Yeah.
Because it seems like it would be helpful for town if a Banshee came back to life. So that's interesting.
Yeah, Beardy wants to know about OnlyFans.
Tell Beardy he can subscribe like everybody else if he wants to.
Hear that, Beardy?
I love you, Beardy. We miss you. Yeah. How's your game going?
Good. I got a town crier no on Jen and Samantha.
Oh, fantastic. I'll try to nominate today. I'll nominate writings as I usually do, so you can get one on me too.
Cool. Awesome.
And you got a friend now, so that's helpful too. Put you down here. Yeah, I have... Where is it? I can't find the token right now. I'll give you either the General or the Cannibal for myself.
Alright. I'm gonna put something down on you and then write what you gave me.
Cannibal will be interesting if people get executed and then come back to life and get to be eaten again. So that'll be interesting.
So what happened to you last night?
Well, if I am the cannibal, I was woken up and given a number. And if I'm the general, it's waken up and given a state of the game.
Yes, but a state of the game in, like, what form?
Oh, I'm the cannibal.
Okay.
I don't feel like bluffing. It's too cold in here. I can't even click the buttons on my keyboard. They're shaking so much.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Does your number match Ian's number?
It does, as far as he says.
Okay. Well, that's helpful for solving who's puzzle master drunk and who isn't. So
That's true, and no dashy poisoning as well.
yeah. So that is useful.
Yeah, we both got a 0 as far as I know.
Cool. All right.
Well, I'll try to nominate today so you can verify me.
All right. Cool. Thanks.
Cheers.
Right, where it's like the cost is you come back to life or something along those lines.
Yeah.
So.
Tomorrow. We tried.
I'm so glad they added the thing where you can accept chats by pushing the number on your computer, because my fingers are so cold and shaky that I can't click it with the mouse.
Oh.
Like, you can hit the 1 key for the first chat, 2 key for the second chat, just to accept them.
Welcome back, everyone.
Oh.
Samantha is alive. Not sure what happened there.
Sure you're not.
But yeah, nominations are open, as are shenanigans.
It's one way to get your dead vote back.
What was that, Austin?
Can I nominate Samantha?
Sure. Why is that?
I really think we should look at the self-cursing witch scenario a bit longer. Samantha claimed to be evil to me.
That's literally not true, Austin. So you think that both the wizard wish and the witch were all focused on just killing me first day
I mean...
and raising me again?
Yes.
Okay, my leading theory right now is that me coming back to life was the cost of the wizard wish, because Malashaan felt bad that I accidentally used my dead vote on a meaningless nomination on day 1. I don't know if I still have my ability, but just in case I still do, let's not execute me.
I would also add, for the context of part of the cost, it also null and voids the night 1 actions of another minion. So it does add an additional cost in that world.
So I'll take 5.
While the vote is going around, I just want to come out and say, hi everybody, I was the savant, so...
You really were, Ekin?
Yeah.
That's
good job, Demon.
That is a very strong snipe.
I will share my savant info, which is that everyone got true info night 1, or evil players are all equidistantly spaced.
Oh, that's interesting.
I think I would...
I would believe that I might believe
I could go for either one of those.
That was before Austin was added to the game, right?
Yes.
Let's know. Something to say.
No, I'm just pressing buttons like
And if it were Vortox, all of that would be flipped. It would be all lie.
Yeah, I heard from somebody, a steward that got me in the ping, so that if we believe the steward points at not Vortox.
Okay.
But
Ekin, did you start pass?
no.
I believe it.
Theo nominates writings.
Yeah, I figured it was coming.
Why's that?
Just playing the odds.
Writings?
I'm good. I was excited to be good. I would like to win with the good. I wouldn't be great cannibal food. Oh, that was
I didn't intend it to go through. I'm sorry.
5 is enough. Writings is on the board.
Malashaan, can I get a consult?
Sure.
Don't nominate when you don't think they'll die, Theo. You know better.
Oh, I'm still playing the odds.
Fair enough. I'm not a demon, or at least I haven't heard any evidence to say that I would be a demon candidate. So I'd rather go somewhere else. But if this clears worlds for somebody, I'm okay with this.
There's probably pings around.
There's a fortune teller yes on you and Ekin.
Oh, actually, I'm not going to nominate.
What?
Because I made that mistake yesterday.
Okay. Well, then I'm fine with Then if there's a fortune teller yes on me, I'm fine with this.
Is there?
Somebody just
That's what
So
I just heard. But and if it's on the other dead player, I mean, if it'll clear a world again, I'm the general, so my death doesn't really impact much.
What kind of info have you been getting?
Slightly evil both nights. So 2 stars on a 5-star scale.
I mean, the slightly evil makes sense for last night, especially after what happened with Samantha and everything. Also, my information is looking like it's not a Vortox. So,
Okay.
I mean, if we have
Slightly
info
evil,
that-
though?
Yeah. So if we have someone that would be better for demon candidate, then I would nominate. But otherwise, I'll leave it here to clear a world.
I mean, I guess you could consider it, like, we obviously think that there's a wizard based on the fact that something impossible has happened. So I guess you could say like slightly evil because a wizard is so powerful. But if we think Samantha's good, I would actually say that cost would make me go neutral.
Yeah, at the same time, we know both minions, assuming the wish didn't simulate a witch curse. So
Yeah.
Even more info for us, so I would still say neutral.
Did anyone else notice any effects of the wizard besides Samantha coming back?
Not yet,
nothing.
but it's still.
Or notice any clues?
I have attempted
I
to
think-
get.
I think the
Sorry.
clue is I'm alive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tim,
I thought that was
I have a-
nice.
I have attempted to get Savant info as dead since Samantha came back to see if there's further shenanigans of the cost, but I was not given.
I almost
I don't-
wonder if the cost is going to be certain things get reversed for evil actions, and certain things will be doubled for evil actions.
Like the witch ability got reversed, basically, is what you're saying?
Maybe.
It's a pretty heavy wish then, you would think, right?
Ridings, how would you like to be executed today?
Because it was Theo Goblin Scrotums.
So the bag of dicks has been filled up with a bag of goblin scrotums. And they're just way too much fun to play with, and you get distracted and run over by a cat and die. Good night, everyone.
Sorry,
I bet that
writings.
bag stinks.
Sorry, buddy.
Oh, you don't regret it. You did it.
If you turn out to be evil in the end, I'm gonna feel justified anyway.
If I was evil, I would have tried to get out of that.
Maybe. Not if you're the spent wizard.
No, I still would have tried.
I was just wondering if the Samantha thing is a clue and not a price. Like, what is it a clue toward? The only thing I could think of is like a shab situation, but
Yeah, if the demon gets to act twice, then some deaths might come back, essentially creating, a shab.
yeah, I was trying
Why
to
do we think it's like an acting twice thing?
Well, I think Jen was suggesting that it might be undoing the actions of evil characters, which would suggest if you're going to from 1 to 0 on one side, maybe it's balanced by going from 1 to 2 on another side. I think it's kind of what Jen was going for.
Ooh, if I come back, Theo might be evil.
I think Malashaan just felt bad for me losing my dead vote. So
Wait, do we have another
Oh,
traveler?
another traveler?
maybe the wish is just adding evil travelers to the game.
Other traveler.
Love it.
We should kill Rez in that
Winner.
case.
Yeah, I think just based on the fact that something was
Good.
undone. I'm just positing a theory. I look at Wizard almost like Amni, where I like to try to figure it out. And that's the only thing I could think of that would be like a cost that makes sense to counterbalance something. So maybe like the witch got to pick twice or something, or
I am
I
wondering
don't know.
about the travelers now.
Who nominated Ridings?
I
Was
did,
it-
Theo.
Theo.
Just double checking.
Or
Apprentice wizard, let's go.
And I was cool with it because apparently there was a fortune teller ping between myself and Ekin.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Or maybe if there's a Nodashi.
I mean, that's what Raj claimed. So
maybe if there's a Nodashi, like they stretched further, and the cost is that. I don't know. Maybe I just feel like there's some sort of extension to the evil power, and that's why there's a cost that brings back a good player.
Maybe.
Or I'm just full of shit, and the minion was like, "I need my other minion back," and Samantha's just the self-cursing witch.
I mean, Demon is gonna have to kill Samantha, or just leave her to final 3, if they don't want her ability to crack. So
That's a good point.
Yeah.
I think it's a very costly cost if Samantha is good.
Yeah.
That's why I'm thinking I might have come back without an ability or something, though. That's possible.
What? Oh no!
Oh, Ginger's moved.
Ginger to the bottom.
Moved.
Okay. I'm like, wait a second, what happened?
Oh, hi.
Gotta make it
Oh,
in line.
Hello, hi.
Hello.
hey, Ginger.
Hi.
You know, I was at dinner when the stream started, so I was like, you know what? Why not be a traveler?
Yay.
Welcome.
Travel into the chaos that I love so much.
Where acclaimed banshees come back to life.
Yep.
Hello.
Hello. You learned slightly good.
Like that, I think. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. Unfortunately, Leaf has died in the night.
Son of a bitch.
Not surprising.
And writings.
At least one of the demons is responsible.
Like, not surprising
Still dead.
in a spy way, or
Why not surprising?
Everybody paired off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got slightly good.
Oh, slightly good. All right. Hey.
So
Hey, I had you marked on my Grim as the cannibal after what happened with Samantha, so figured you'd.
after what happened with Samantha.
Yeah, she told me Banshee. That
Banshee,
she was a
yeah.
Banshee, and you told me Banshee cannibal as your 2. So my
Yeah.
assumption was you were the cannibal after that.
There's not really anything besides Banshee that really wants to get killed in the night if they are targeted by the demon in this script. So it makes bluffing things a little bit more difficult. You don't have things like Soldier or Ravenkeeper, things like that. But yeah, interesting that we got that. That could mean a lot of things, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, if I was the red herring, or the demon killed the red herring with the savant, that might have been better, I guess. But or you're full of it and you're the spy and you're just reading off the info.
You can go ask Ian. I cold called his role, so that's my evidence right now.
Again,
sorry.
As a spy, you'd be able to cold call any of it.
Oh yeah, that's true. But I think we have pretty good evidence that it's not a spy game at this
Really?
point.
Because they killed the savant?
Well, because we have a witch and a wizard. Hey.
Hello. Let's bring writings in.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello. So, I have a no on you, Theo, and Austin, which obviously because Traveler. But I also have a no on Jen and Samantha, which means that of the living players, it's entirely possible because writings, I think you might just actually be the general. I don't know if your information, Theo, supports that.
I got woken up and told slightly good.
Okay. So,
Do you have a yes yet on anybody then?
No.
That's good.
Which
You're still the town crier. You're not the fortune teller. Then.
Yes.
Okay.
So to me, that suggests that the entire evil team, or the entire the entire minion squad is between Damien, Ember, and Raj.
Makes sense. Why are they not nominating and messing up your info?
Because only 2 people are nominating per day.
Yeah.
I mean, and I think Raj he's the one that noted the fortune teller. I have no idea who the fortune teller was in the world they pitched, where there was a ping on me and Ekin.
Well, you said Damien,
Yeah.
Raj, and who? For evil?
Damien, Raj, and Ember,
Ember. Oh, Ember seems so good.
who's in a hard double claim with Jen.
There is Pixie on the script. What did Ember claim? What did Ember claim?
Puzzle Master, so Pixie does not apply.
They backed out of Puzzle Master for me and told
Now,
me
Rez-
Steward.
Rez, there's a world where Theo could register differently for you if.
Man, these people and their gall.
I'm a rules follower. I was like, get back.
Welcome back, everyone. Nominations and shenanigans are both open.
I was unfortunately your fisherman. I didn't get a chance to get my advice.
Theo, did you tell me the truth in your tree?
I did, yeah.
Okay. Rez, did you tell me the truth day one?
Yes, I've told everybody the truth because I don't want people fucking up my information.
Okay.
Do you think that, or does anybody think that their information is wonky?
My information could have been spyified, specifically if Theo's the spy. Otherwise, no, I don't think it's wonky.
I mean, in that case, the Wizard Wish has to be saying that we have another minion added in, right? Because we have a wizard and a witch.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it just kind of, my information just kind of feels like it's correct, and then the minions are in between Damien, Ember, and Raj.
I wish that I was a different minion every night.
I mean, that could.
That would
Damien, do you have info to share?
Not at the moment, but if we want to rule the possibility out, then I'm happy to be the kill for the day.
I would like
so
to
you are then not what you claimed to me.
I am not. It was day one with Juggler on the script, so I'm not giving a real role then.
Okay, yep. That's fine.
Does the fortune teller have any further information?
I'm actually the empath.
Raj, what's your number right now?
It's a 1 right now.
Okay. Okay.
Ember, I do kind of want you dead.
Want me dead?
Yes, I want you dead.
I wanted Raj dead.
Oh no, I kind of want Ember.
Oh, Ginger. I think Ginger should probably speak.
Can I nominate Ember, please?
Sure. Why is that?
Ember is obviously the evil in this empath one. Let's kill her.
Did you?
Ember, how do you feel about this?
Ginger, did you lie to me when you said you had an empath 2 as the apprentice? Wild. In that case, you shouldn't believe your neighbor anyway. I mean, I told Ekin my steward ping first conversation day 1. Okay, yeah. If you want to kill me, that's fine, but I think we have a lot of evils alive.
It'll take 5.
This is just not the right answer. We have.
Should we just leave this for the town crier to get info, though?
Well, right
So
now
we'll know whether
It's a
Vortex or
traveler.
not?
it's a traveler.
Right. So we know it
Oh.
should be a no.
Oh yeah, then we can.
Oh,
Vortox
yeah,
back.
then you know if it's Vortox.
Yeah.
What?
So Raj, what was your number when I was alive?
It was a 0, but I wasn't convinced it wasn't Vortex.
And that was on Res and Writings?
Yeah, so it's been 0s every night until last night when I have 2 new neighbors in Ginger and Ember.
Ginger, what are you... Okay.
This
I
is
feel
why.
like I'm gonna guess either Theo or Leaf. I don't know if I should do it now or if I should do it later.
Oh, you're the puzzle master. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it now.
Well, Theo got my power supposedly.
Okay.
And
then...
got information I thought was kind of weird given the fact that you died and the information you got the night before.
Okay, so Theo then?
I think
I mean-
mine's
Yeah.
been okay, but you can.
You can guess me, maybe. Like, Savat is a very good drunken target.
I don't know. I feel like fishermen who didn't get their advice is pretty decent show, but I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna hold it. I think.
Yeah, I was planning on going today, but
Second call for nominations.
Ginger, what is your ability? If you didn't tell me the truth when we spoke,
I'm the empath, obviously.
and you, what?
Ginger is almost certainly evil, but I
No.
also don't want to. I also would feel bad about just immediately exiling her.
Wait, you're the empath, Ginger?
Yeah, with a 2, obviously.
Ian nominates Gingerfish for exile
Okay, why should Gingerfish be exiled?
because of that.
Ginger, anything to say?
No,
Now I'll feel bad.
Gingerfish is harmless.
he's so harmless.
Fine.
It'll take 7 to exile Gingerfish.
We should do
Remember,
this.
reminder this one, use dead votes.
Unless she's the apprentice wizard.
I'm getting evil vibes, but I can't stand getting rid of a
I
traveler
swear.
Yeah,
immediately.
the day that they come in.
I
Yeah,
Where to
they
God.
come in.
so I feel that's
Yeah, I
Just
feel-
like
Yeah. I'm just Ginger. You nominated me and got me killed based off of information from your empath 2, which
Yeah.
is wild to me.
Hey, I got
people
killed
wanted you
based on
dead.
Empath 0.
I think we can all agree that Gingerfish is not the empath.
Yeah.
I'm
Ember?
the empath. It's fine.
Emperor nominates Raj.
Ember nominates Urge. Why is that?
I mean, I don't really understand just the nominating for Downcrier, and also trusting Raj when Raj voted on his neighbor that he had an empath 0 on. It's just it doesn't feel right. Also, if you think it's Warthog's, Jin has to be a minion, which if people think Jin's a minion, sure, but where's the other outsider?
Urge?
Yeah, so in a Vortox world, if I'm getting a 0 and I'm pushing on my neighbor, then your steward information is made up, is the reason I'm coming back to this today. I think if I believe in the empath 0s, I'm like running out of place hut, which is why I'm in the Vortox world. If we think I'm a better kill for any potential cannibals, that's fine, but I think we have the right person on the block currently.
It will take 5 to tie, 6 to kill Urge.
I mean, if we believe it's Nora,
Raj, if it's Vortex, then I got killed in the night as a minion for no reason.
Yeah, and Theo's gotten all the right pings for the last 3 nights.
Why were you a minion?
Because you got a 0 on me, remember? If it's a Vortex.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Yeah.
3 is more than 5 when you're a wizard.
what?
And Theo,
oh
What?
no!
What?
What is going on?
Final call for nominations?
Okay.
Can I nominate Jen?
You may. Why is that?
That whole wizard thing felt super weird, so I'm assuming Raj is good. I've been working on Ember and Jen being on the same team just from claims I've heard from both of them. We can't kill Ember today, so let's kill Jen.
Do we
Jen,
need to
how do you
put?
feel about this?
Sorry.
The only claim I have for Ember, because I have not talked to her the entire game, is Steward. I know that there was a double claim on my role, but I mean, good people claim other people's roles all the time. That is possibly something that happened. My assumption is actually Raj is probably the wizard, and that's probably what just happened. But, I mean, do what you have to do. I guessed Leaf, and I got Damien as the demon.
Right. Did you have a question, Theo?
Do we need more or fewer votes?
I think
so
fewer because it's just about to tie.
I will say that you will need at least 6 for this. I won't say more than that.
Are we doing it or no? It seems like
think we
Damien
should.
Ember.
I wouldn't
I
waste
think we should. I think that was very clear that the wizard wish was to move it off of an evil player onto a good player.
When
It's tying.
Raj, why didn't you vote on
I mean, tie is fine if Vaj is good.
I don't know if I believe
I don't know if that. No, it's not a tie. It's Mal said we need at least 6.
Raj, how did you guys get?
Apparently in a magical, spooky.
Oh.
Raj is. Well, what happens to Raj? Ooh. There's a huge lightning bolt followed by a huge fireball, and then Raj just disappears. Good night, everyone.
Who all voted for Raj? What were the 3 votes?
Myself.
God.
Oh, look, the evil team.
Okay, Riznora, in what world is this? What is the world in which this is the evil team?
I never talked to Ember, and I'm pointing at Damien.
Wait. If the wish is that votes are reverse legion, you need at least one evil team on the evil person on the vote for it to go through.
Why didn't Raj vote then?
Yeah, I was surprised. I was confused because I assumed Raj was gonna vote to put it on the block. Rez also had her hand up to make it 6 on Jen.
Yeah, I'm wondering the same thing, to be honest.
Right. Okay. So people are circulating the Gen Evil world. This is the one I have the most issue with because I don't have another outsider claim. So are people building Kazali worlds?
It would have to be Kazali, yes.
It would have to be Kazali, and then it's not a Vortox. So Jen is specifically the Kazali?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can kill Jen tomorrow.
Sure.
I think so.
I remember also
don't
the
think
Chef
this is-
Zero.
I don't think this is the world, but okay.
I will say, Ember, like, from my perspective, it's sitting here with the Wizard Wish coming off of you, which feels evil, and now you're back with another evil candidate. Just feels like evil team coordinated.
I am just explaining the world that has to be true in order for Jen to be evil, and that is he is specifically the Kazali. If we can rule out Jen as being the Kazali, then Jen is not evil, and so because of the Town Crier info, which isn't evil in the world where Jen is evil, but in most
Why
worlds.
does Jen have to be the Kazali in the world, though?
Yeah.
Because Town Crier no.
Yeah, the town crier no, and the outsider count.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the only outsider I've heard of.
Mm-hmm. And I feel like the dead would at least have heard of another outsider by now. So I just don't think there was one.
Yeah. Oh, unless there's an ogre who, picked an evil player.
Unless, but who is that?
Don't know who that would be.
God, Raj, no.
We also now tomorrow we also have to deal with the fact that Gingerfish is an evil apprentice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I'm such a good girl.
It's okay, Gingerfish. Let's talk tomorrow. We didn't get to talk today.
I love you, Ginger, and I'm so sorry. I didn't want you to have to come in as evil, but I know that Austin's good, which meant that there is no way Matt was bringing you in as good.
That's kind of where my head is too, unfortunately.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Didn't think I'd be here.
You let her too.
Okay, thank you.
This game, guys.
Oh yeah.
Good morning, everybody. I'm afraid
Shocker.
Resnova has died of a night.
Yeah. Samantha, I think you might be the only good player left alive.
Hey,
Hello.
I got a 2 last night.
Yeah, that's weird, because I think you should have only gotten a 1.
That's what I was expecting to get a 1. But if Raj is evil, then I'm going to get poison information. And I'm beginning to think that maybe Raj was a sacrifice for Ember. But they're both evil.
It could be. Honestly, it could be.
Especially with Raj not voting to get rid of Jen.
Oh, is the entire evil team just Damien, Ember, and Raj?
That's what I'm thinking. That's what you called originally, too. And I think that might be it.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Either that, and you would be puzzle drunk, and that would, or you're puzzle drunk, and that would make sense.
I could
Either
be puzzle
way.
drunk, but I got the chef. I got the chef 0, the same as Ian got. For writings, I got the general information, but I didn't get what he got. He got slightly good or slightly evil, and I got slightly good. So my information's the right character, but could be slightly off.
you could be puzzle drunk, and it doesn't matter if you're puzzle drunk and getting something from a minion as well. It's indistinguishable.
Right.
But that works, because, like, it... I mean...
If I am puzzle drunk, though, like that, I would think Malashaan would want it to be somewhat identifiable. And getting very slightly off information...
I mean, here's the thing. Day one, like, giving you the same number as the chef makes sense regardless, because you don't want to make it look blindingly obvious the first day, or the, you know.
That's true.
So here's the thing. It's where Jen. Okay, so Jen. There's a good chance that it's like Jen is either specifically the demon or the outsider, and Ember. And if Jen's the outsider, Ember is the demon.
Mm.
I think if we kill those two, do we have time to kill both of them? There's 5 alive.
Yeah.
We have to kill both. We have to kill both of them.
I just worry. Ember claimed Steward to me on day 1. Like, originally claimed Puzzle Master, and like, oh, you seem trustworthy, I'm going to give you Steward. And I hard claimed Cannibal, and this being not willing to die at all. Just, I don't know, it gives me more demon vibes than anything else. But I haven't played this game a whole lot. I've been a storyteller, not a player, so getting into the minds of players is a little harder for me.
Yeah, I think I think there are viable worlds where it's a viable world where Jen is specifically the Kazali, because nothing else works with outsider count unless we have a very, very hidden outsider, or it's Ember. I would, at this point, do Ember first because of the Wizard Wish.
Yeah.
And that weirdness yesterday. That's really kind of pointing at a evil player, perhaps even the demon, getting saved by a wizard. And perhaps Raj was the wizard.
If Raj is evil, though, why would he give a 1 on Ember?
Not pointing at Ember, pointing at Ginger.
Gingerfish, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, all right. Let's see if I can get anything else.
Because Ginger's obviously evil, is
Yeah.
going to be brought in as an evil apprentice after a good gnome.
Yeah, we need to get Gingerfish out of here, I'm afraid.
Yep.
All
Yep.
right. Thanks, Tristan.
Get him!
No fucking wizard.
Motherfucking wizard!
Oh, never mind, writings.
What if Samantha coming back was the wish, and killing Raj was the cost?
Hey, Ginger, what did you get last night?
If that was the truth, I would applaud Samantha's acting, because that was a good shock face.
Welcome back, everyone. It's good to see that you've all got new hats, and some of you have got new suits of armor as well. So good luck with killing the right people today.
We all have pattern ability, guys. We all have pattern ability.
Wait, what was the proposal of me being evil? Who's my team?
You're muted, Sam.
No, I heard. I can hear Sam.
No,
Oh,
she's
sorry.
not.
Yeah.
So
I
somebody
hear
might need
Sam.
to refresh.
Muted
So-
now, Samantha.
I'm like, we haven't had another witch kill yet, so maybe the wizard is cycling through minion abilities.
That's what I'm wondering. So
That's what I said. I wish that I was, had a different minion ability every night.
And like, if mentioning suits of armor could mean somebody might be DA protected today.
There was a suit of armor mentioned? I missed
Yes,
that.
Malashaan
Yeah.
mentioned you had
Something
the new
about
suits of armor.
Hats and armor.
And armor.
Would you consider the spy's alignment registering a suit of armor?
who are you asking?
I just in general, like being able to be deflecting back.
On this script,
I'm
there's
general,
a
yeah.
witch.
I'll repeat the exact statement for F because he didn't hear it. Anyone else? It was, welcome back to town, everyone. It's good to see you all have new hats, and some of you have suits of armor as well.
Oh, we might
Thank
have
you- thank you for
night
repeating that.
information.
Or some
Witch,
people are protected
hatter,
from.
Some people are
chef.
I'm pretty
Which-
sure
which
everyone
Hatter
has
chef?
pattern ability.
I'll just say, I was given the Knight's
yeah,
ability
could be a
yesterday.
hacker going on.
Oh.
I learned that neither Austin nor Gingerfish are the demon.
It's okay.
Nominations are open.
Jen nominates Jen.
Okay, why is that?
I am the puzzle master. I've already got my info. If we're going to go down this road, I think it loses us the game. I've done this before, and it's lost us the game. But I can't change vibes in a wizard game, and that's basically what a wizard game is. It's vibes. So if you think this is the solve, then you have to go with your gut. I'm telling you, it's not. I may have picked the wrong person, but I picked Leaf and I got Damien. That's it. Like, I'm the only outsider claiming. If it's a Kazali, I guess maybe there's somebody that could be hiding. I don't know. Yeah.
Any defense to that?
Nope.
It'll take 4 today.
I don't think Jen nominates himself as the demon here.
I think we should.
Gingerfish, can you vote for me? Oh, that was so evil.
You think what, Rez?
I think we should probably honestly kill Ember today.
Okay.
Based on what happened yesterday.
Let me call for the exile of Gingerfish.
That's what I was wondering. I was like, do we want to go ahead and do that first?
I think we may want to.
Ember had her hand up, so I'll ask what she wants first, and then we'll do that.
It was going to be a nomination, but if you want to run the exile first, that's okay.
Do this bit. Okay, so why should Gingerfish be exiled?
I think Gingerfish is evil, and we love Gingerfish. Gingerfish is awesome, but probably time to be escorted out to the town gates.
Ginger, how do you feel about the town gates today?
Look at all these fucking hands.
To escort you to the town gates.
No. Put your hand down, Ekin. That is not nice. Put your no. My answer is no. Please let me say we're having so much fun here. It's like we're all drinking tea together at a table.
We'll take 7.
You think table is a clue?
So I'm actually nervous to
I don't like how that
nominate.
sounded.
Austin, would you nominate Ember for me?
I can.
Yes.
Gingerfish is exiled, and Ember had a nomination.
Yes, please. Ember nominates Damien.
Okay, where's that?
If you want to make the nomination on me, I can tell you that it's going to be wrong because of empath numbers, if you want to go into that. I think Damien's the best kills. Damien hasn't really been sharing info, hasn't really been pushing in town. Apparently he has a strong ability that would have been great to, have, like, yesterday. But I've heard nothing from him. And I think in terms of people who are thinking evil, I think Damien is the one left over, and I think we should follow the Puzzle Master guess.
Damien?
Go for it. I have used my ability, but you can speak to me tomorrow and get the information.
It'll take 3 to put Damien on the block.
Do you have artist info, Damien?
Yes,
Yeah, it's the only. Yeah, I think.
but I think I need to be dead before anyone will consider
No
it,
one wants
so
to vote for me? No?
I'll do it for you, Ian.
Thank you.
3 is enough. Damien's on the block.
Sam, do you want me to nominate?
I mean, what does town want?
Yeah.
I would prefer Ember today, honestly, but it's fine. We've got Jen's Jen's person on the block. We might as well just leave this because we've got 2 kills. So it's fine.
Let's.
Damien?
I'll nominate Ember just and pass the res nor if she wants the accusation. Otherwise, we can just leave it.
Sure, I'll take it. So the thing that happened yesterday with the block shifting from Ember to Raj after Raj had less votes on him, that was clearly the wizard wish thing. And it felt pretty fucking significant, and the fact that the price with Samantha coming back to life also feels pretty significant. It feels like perhaps the Wizard Wish had something to do with perhaps a one-time save of the demon when the demon's on the block, or something like that. I don't see a world where we don't consider this tomorrow if we don't do it today. But like I was saying before, it looks like it's just going to be us considering Damien or Ember. So if we do Damien today, we are absolutely fine to do Ember tomorrow. I just don't want it to tie. So.
Ember, anything to say?
If you think Raj is good, and this is a non-Vortox, Raj's info is clearing me. If you think Raj is evil, then Raj was pushing on me. If you think this is a Vortox, then Jen is not a minion. And that's the world that people are building, and just... I'm good.
3 to tie. 4 to kill Ember.
Raj wasn't actually pushing on you. Raj was pushing on Ginger, the
We're gonna
obviously
tie, aren't we?
Damien, are
Do
you gonna?
we not want to do this, or
We might tie if Damien's
do
off.
it.
I will keep it up
Okay.
I'm afraid Damien's going to drop and tie it.
Nope. You're fine. I was going to leave it to survive, but...
Ember, stay for the day. 10 more seconds for nominations.
Okay, so who is... Yeah.
Damien, how would you like to be executed today?
We've had dicks and scroats. Let's go for asses.
Damien gets crushed by a giant donkey. Good night, everyone.
Nice.
I would like everyone who is trying to make worlds to include the chef 0 that was backed up by a cannibal that also got a 0 when I was executed.
I think the chef 0 is accurate.
There's a chef?
Who's the evil team in Chef Zero world?
I will say I nominate who I think it is.
Sure.
Shit, that's a good point. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
So someone posited that like Ember, Raj, and Jen are a team and are equally distant yesterday.
Yes, I guess that
But
works.
that means everyone did not get true info night one, and that means
That's why one of the reasons why I chose Leaf is because Leaf didn't get info night one.
Oh, that's right. But then Jen would be good in that case, still, or.
Like I said, I
Would
could
be
have been
comfort.
wrong, and it could be equidistant, but in that case, I would have had to choose somebody that went on night one, but I was hedging my bets that I either needed to choose a mechanical role or a role that did not get their info on night one.
Like, for my info to work, I think...
Which technically,
Then-
I guess, you could be...
And I
My
don't.
info doesn't work with Jen, Raj, Ember, Evil Team, but because it requires Jen to exist to drunk somebody.
Can you wish for more wishes?
No.
Yes. I mean, that's basically happened already.
A couple times.
Just think of the costs. Just think of the costs.
So I don't think that's the equidistant Evil Team.
It also wouldn't be because Jen is not equidistant from Ember.
Yeah, you're in.
All evils are equidistant from each other.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. What if Ember's a no Dashi? Going through Damien, so Ian's information's poisoned, and
Good
Theo
morning.
is the puzzle drunk.
That could
Good
work.
morning, everyone. It's good to see you've all changed hats again. Theo died in the night. This is your final 3.
Yeah, okay. I think.
Just 4.
Well,
Oh,
Traveler.
No, three is
Traveler.
Austin.
Wizard Wish?
Yeah.
Has Austin been a figment of my imagination for 6 months?
Question. Hatter,
Could be anybody.
Chaos, or regular?
Yeah, that's what I've been. Yeah.
Oh yeah, good question.
I run Chaos Hatter unless stated otherwise.
Damien, do you want to share what you have?
Yes, I was the artist, because going on the basis that Ember is the steward who saw Ek, and I assumed there was no Vortox, and I asked, is Jen evil? And got yes.
Yeah.
If Jen's evil, then Jen has to be the Kazali because there's no other outsiders who are claiming anything.
If it's a Hatter
Yep.
swap, so it's a 50-50.
Could be any, either
yeah.
one.
Yeah,
There's
or there's a
Burden
Wizard Wish
Valley,
making Hatters or something. Do we have proof of a Hatter?
Well,
I mean, at this point,
I think it's supposed to be the storyteller.
at this point, I am 100% on the train that Samantha is the self-cursing witch.
I think we've had. Wait, it kind of feels like we've had 2 different wizard wishes.
Yes,
It
Ginger
does.
is the apprentice wizard. Yes.
Yeah, Apprentice Wizard would make sense with that.
Empath. Apprentice empath.
Hatter Wizard.
Samantha
What do we
Samantha
think?
can't be, according to Rez's information.
Oh yeah, I'm also not a minion based on Town Crier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
according to my
But no shit.
according to my information, Jen, Samantha, Austin, and Theo. Well, obviously not Austin, but Jen, Samantha, and Theo. None of them are minions.
When did Samantha Oh, I'll get that day one.
Day one.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Theo.
Oh, your was up first, Raj, if you want to go.
Yeah, I think yours is probably more constructive. I'm not fully fleshed out yet.
I was just going to give my information in case everybody didn't have it already. I was a cannibal. Let's see, who died first? When Ian died first night, I also got a chef 0, which I think backs up what Ian said. That's correct, Ian. You had a 0.
Yes.
And then when Writings died, I got general information. I got told slightly good, which is not what Writings was told. But he got slightly evil, I believe, right, Writings?
Yep, 2 nights in a row.
Yeah. And then when Raj died, I got told a 2, which I believe either I am puzzle drunk or Raj is evil, which I'm leaning towards Raj being evil.
Oh.
No.
Oh, is it possible that we have a wizard? That is allowed a Hatter swap for a dead minion into a Zumbul?
I double checked, and my information doesn't mean that they all have to be equidistantly placed fully. It's just like the distance between one pair and the other pair are equal, but the third pair doesn't have to be equal.
Okay.
So
That
Jen,
would be
Raj,
Jen, Raj, Ember.
That would be Jen.
Jen Raj.
For now.
I think that makes sense.
I don't think, I've been pushing on Ember pretty hard.
So, if there is a Hatter situation, it could be either of them. But Rez's town crier info suggests that Jen is the demon. Do we think that they would have swapped place? I mean, everyone has been really pushing on Ember, so I kind of think it's still Jen. But
I was going to say the other possibility is that the Wizard Wish is just that Malashaan mentions lots of hats. Maybe there's not a hatter at all, just a red herring.
that's the thing I would do for sure.
Jen's also wearing a hat.
Story.
Raj?
Raj would like to call for the exile of the gnome, please.
Okay. Why should Austin be exiled?
We just gotta do this, don't we, gang?
No, he's
No.
good.
We like gnomes.
The Amigo's dead, so it's not going to end the game prematurely.
Okay.
Austin,
Unless I
anything to add to
nominate
that defense?
No, I just hope Raj feels like an idiot for this exile.
It'll take 7.
You know what? Raj, I'm with you. I'm with you, Raj.
There we go, Ian. Good team rise up.
Now you're not looking like a good gnome,
Austin.
Austin.
I can only play what my token says, okay?
Austin is safe for the day. Any more nominations?
Yeah, so unless an evil person wants to nominate
Jen
me,
nominates Ember.
Jen nominates Ember, was that?
Yes.
Why should Ember die?
She shouldn't. She
Yeah,
shouldn't.
my app refreshed, so I didn't hear that. But I assume Jen made an accusation, so Ember depends.
Yes. So I guess if you think the evil team is me, Jen and Raj, I guess that works. I'm probably in the belief that probably one of Theo or Writings is currently the puzzle drunk. I thought Jen was good. Probably not now. I'm really not sure where the demon is now, but I know it's not me. But oh well.
It'll take 2 today.
Thinking this is a Grady.
Let's try and see enough that we can lift it if we have to.
Alright, I got you.
I'll put up. Okay.
5 is enough. Ember's on the block. Are there any more nominations? Yes, Ember.
Ember nominates Jen.
Okay. Why should Jen die?
I think Samantha may have been a possible demon as well, but I don't think anyone's going to vote on Samantha. No, not the demon, so I'd rather just kill Jen, who seems to me to feel like evil at this point in time, but yeah, that's all I have.
Jen, how do you feel about this?
Yeah, I'm probably the Vortox.
5 to tie, 6 to kill Jen.
I just want to say I love this back and forth.
Wait,
I have no idea what's happening.
Vortox. I think all my info works.
I just hope it's Sam, because I think that would be amazing.
I don't think it can be Samantha because
Unless
Samantha,
Sam is...
the game would have ended if
I-
Samantha was the starting demon, and if she was a minion on day one, I would have gotten a yes.
Yeah,
Unless
I'm going to be totally honest with you all. I have no idea what's going on this game.
Austin,
I am not going to nominate.
Austin, could you nominate Samantha?
I don't think I'll nominate Samantha.
Could you please?
No,
Here,
thank you.
Samantha, nominate Rez Nora, see if you can get killed for throwing it in the corpse.
I think that would be bad.
No.
It would be, yeah. Don't actually do it.
Yeah, I would say don't do that either.
Oh, I could nominate Rez and stab myself, but
You could. It'd be funny.
For the lulls.
That would be really funny. Don't do it.
5 more seconds for
That's true.
nominations.
Austin can nominate Samantha if he wants.
Yep.
Not going to.
Samantha's my amigo.
I kept asking him to do that, and he wouldn't.
Rude.
Ember, how'd you like to be rescued?
Cookie dough.
Lovely.
Town makes a huge batch of cookie dough and buries Ember in it. Ember starts eating the cookie dough, like going through it. It's really tasty cookie dough. It's so good. Ember just eats it all. Ember survives. Good night, everyone.
What? Huh?
What?
I told you, we need to
Oh,
kill
the
Austin.
suit of armor, for fuck's
We
sake!
needed 6. We needed 6.
Okay.
Oh.
That's funny.
Is that what you want us to vote on it?
They can't kill Sam and Austin.
Bastard Raj!
I think Riz Nora is good. I think you got turned by a wizard.
You think it's more likely that I got turned into the evil gnome?
Honestly,
The wizard
Best
let
wizard.
oh god, the wizard let him pick an off-script fucking demon.
Wait, what demon do we think it is then?
I think we have a leech, perhaps.
Oh God.
The game's gonna be over.
But there was no hint at a
Like-
leech, was there? I don't think armor would count as a
No.
leech hint. You have to hint something
No,
like that.
but the suit of armor suggests that the demon can't die.
I think that's more
And
of
the
a.
Hatter suggests the demon got to like pick a new role.
I think it's
That-
like a DA kind of thing.
Yeah, DA ability. Because I feel like for a leech, the clue would be something like a slurping sound, right?
Yeah.
or
It
mentioning
dep-
parasites.
It depends.
True,
Like,
yeah.
I mean, it's enough. Like a suit of armor is enough to tell us. Like a suit of armor is enough of a clue to like say something like maybe the demon can't die, or maybe the demon's like got protection of some sort without specifically saying. Like if you do a slurping sound or whatever, then you're like kind of exactly pointing at the specifically that it's a leech. And
Yeah.
I don't think that a clue should be that. But you know, like a clue shouldn't be that specific because that's not a clue. That's telling you the answer.
And an awkward sound bite.
Oh my god, Ginger, shut up. Ginger,
Good
shut
morning,
up.
good morning, everybody. Samantha has died in the night, and the game is over because you only have 2 non-travelers alive,
Of course.
and the team has won. And I don't even know where to start with this. Thank you, everyone, for making my brain hurt. I wasn't lying when I said it down, and people laughed at me that I am not sure what's going on because I genuinely wasn't sure. Let's start with Raj, who is currently your dead spy, started off as your wizard.
Called it. I called you evil.
Raj made the wizard wish, night 1, that Samantha should come back to life. I don't know what Raj was actually planning to do, but it actually worked out pretty well for him because Samantha was the starting ogre who picked Raj, so Samantha was evil and didn't know that she was evil. Raj also wished that Samantha believed that she was the demon. So I told Samantha she was the imp for the whole
I
game.
told you could tell me if you wished I was a lunatic.
Yeah, but you didn't tell me you were the ogre who picked me, so.
I basically ran it as a lunatic. I went to Jen every night and said, your imp has chosen this person to die. Jen was your Kazali right now. Jen has been every demon type at some point, because in the middle of the game, Gingerfish, your apprentice wizard, wished that all players have the Hatter ability. And Jen cycled through the demons. He started up as the Nodashi. So Leaf, your fisherman, who did not use this information, would have got crap anyway, probably, because he was Nodashi poisoned up until the point he died. Theo, your cannibal, got good chef information from Ian, which is a chef 1, and then got bad general information from Ridings, which was Ridings kept getting that evil was slightly winning because there was an extra evil and shenanigans were happening. Theo got the good was slightly winning. That was kind of the clue to Jen being with Nodashi at that point. What else we got? There's always your town crier, who got good information the whole game, a minion never nominated. Austin was obviously your good gnome, who was tied with Vesnova. Ember was good. Ember was your steward, who learned that Ekin was your savant. And Damien, I can't remember what Damien started as, but he's now the skeleton.
Yeah.
Witch. Yes, Damien was your witch who killed Samantha, the evil ogre, on day 1.
Yeah.
And at some point, Damien became the wizard in one of the Hatter swaps and wished that all good players will survive execution once. So that's why Ember survived that day. Didn't really change anything. And so there was 3 wizard wishes. And that's what the announcement about the hats and the armor was. You all had the Hatter abilities, you all had hats, and all the good players could survive execution. So the good players could have a seat about
Theo, I knew there was something wrong with your information about how, like, you got something, like, different from Ridings because, like, I was like, we killed a good player, so why are you getting something different when it should be roughly the same, if not worse?
Yeah.
So, but Jen just being the puzzle master and you being the puzzle drunk worked.
Yeah.
So it just,
I wouldn't have thought of him being a one-night Nodashi. I guess my empath 2 was correct as well.
Yep.
Yeah, I gave that was true. The 2 was correct. Yes.
I didn't believe that for a second.
Raj was still the wizard at that point, I think.
Yeah. Sorry, Ginger. There was just no way. I was like, because I knew Austin was the good gnome. I was like, there's no way Ginger's gonna be good. There's no way. Like, Mal's gonna be an evil traveler, like, for sure.
Malashaan also gave me 2 demons. Malashaan told me, your demons are Jen and Samantha. And I said, okay, cool.
The cost for the first, the second 2 wishes didn't really have costs. They kind of self-balanced. I was kind of like maybe going to do something with the Hatter ability. Like, it turned out I basically used the cost to not let Jen move the demon to one of the other live players because you were kind of homing in on Jen. I think Jen felt a bit like he was fucked at that point, but he talked his way out of it. But the cost for the main wish was what happened to Raj with the clue was kind of, I specifically said 3 is more than 7 if you are the wizard, which I thought was pointing pretty heavily at Raj being the wizard.
Yeah.
But yeah, I basically decided that day Raj was going to die no matter what happened. So I also didn't. Ember nominated Raj and was actually witch cursed by Navean that day, so I didn't trigger the witch and instead moved it to Raj.
Okay.
There were so many hints that I was the lunatic, but my evil team refused to out me, even though I told them I was already evil. They just didn't believe me, I guess.
I was going to ask, how long did you know you were evil?
I picked Raj on night 1 as the ogre, and then the next night I was turned into the imp and resurrected. And so I was like, I think I might just be the lunatic, but good news, I'm an evil lunatic. But they just kept strung me along as the evil imp instead.
Oh my God.
I thought that was more interesting. Like,
I could have been lying, I guess.
You know, I've seen you in the games. You never lie.